From across the nation and around the world, for Pacifica Headlines, I'm Jesse Lent.
The deal's all signed, and the strait is already partially opened. As you know, they're doing a little hunting for a couple of mines that they've already found, but it's essentially ships are starting to go out. Now, on Friday, it'll be completely opened.
President Donald Trump takes reporters' questions yesterday about the U.S., Israel, and Iran's new Memorandum of Understanding, being touted by both sides as the first step to ending the war. The president, who spoke alongside French President Emmanuel Macron from Evian-les-Bains, France, a small resort town on Lake Geneva right near the Swiss border that is the site of this year's G7 summit, said he probably would skip the signing ceremony for the Iran peace deal, which is taking place on Friday. Footage and reporting courtesy of Reuters.
Are you going to try to attend the signing ceremony on Friday?
Well, it depends. JD's coming in for it. He was originally going to do it. I'll probably be gone by then. We're having dinner in a day and a half, right? We're going to be staying quite late. So I may be involved, I may not.
JD is, of course, Vice President J.D. Vance, who the president says will fly to Switzerland for the signing ceremony. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held his first press conference in 3 months last night. The Prime Minister, who the Times of Israel reports is facing mounting domestic backlash, including from within his own government over the U.S.-dictated terms for the Memorandum of Understanding with Iran, said he still does not know what is written in the deal. In the U.S., they say that President Trump does everything I ask, and in Israel, they say the opposite, that I do everything he asks, Netanyahu said in response to a reporter's question. Neither is true. We have a relationship of partners who know each other. While Netanyahu declined to say whether he would permit Israel to strike Iran alone or act independently against Hezbollah in Lebanon, he said that Israeli troops will remain in the buffer zone in southern Lebanon, quote, for as long as necessary. According to Iran's foreign minister Abbas Araghchi, this would be a direct violation of the Memorandum of Understanding and would negate the peace deal. Araghchi made the comments at a press briefing for diplomats held in Tehran on Monday. Footage and translation courtesy of Al Jazeera.
The parties of the Memorandum of Understanding, America, Israel, one side, and Iran, the second, and Hezbollah, the second front. And the end of this war is part and parcel. Lebanon and Iran, they are quite related. End of the war will be the end of the occupation, and without retreating and withdrawing from the Lebanese occupied territories, then there will not be an end of the war.
Despite the potential structural problems of the peace deal, it was stable enough for Lebanese residents to begin returning to the southern part of the country yesterday. A man packing up his car in Sidon told Reuters how relieved he was to be able to return home.
We are packing up things and we are going to our town. Thank God the ceasefire happened, thanks to God Almighty, and thanks to the fighters.
According to the U.S.-based human rights activist news agency, at least 3,636 people have been killed in Iran by U.S. and Israeli strikes since their joint war against that country began on February 28th. At least 254 of those killed were children. Israeli authorities say 20 civilians in Israel and 4 Palestinian civilians have been killed by Iranian fire. Lebanon's health ministry says Israeli attacks have killed more than 3,700 people in the country. According to NPR, Israel says Hezbollah attacks have killed 2 civilians in Israel. The Pentagon reports that 13 U.S. service members have been killed and 415 wounded as the U.S. and Israel's war on Iran enters its 109th day.
The Israelis did try to destroy the entire area.
Journalist Hadi Hoteit from the Iranian news and documentary network Press TV is hit by shrapnel while filming a report on Israeli attacks yesterday in southern Lebanon. Hoteit said he was targeted despite wearing a press vest. He's currently still hospitalized. Footage courtesy of Al Jazeera. Those are the latest Pacifica headlines. For the Pacifica Network, I'm Jesse Lent.